Our fourth and final Jeffrey J. Zog Build New York Award goes to Welliver for Milstein Hall, Cornell University. Until 2011, the College of Architecture, Art and Planning, or AAP, at Cornell University was housed in 4 separate buildings, distinct in architectural style and programmatic use. Rather than creating a new freestanding building for much-needed studios, auditorium, gallery, and critique spaces, Milstein Hall physically unites the school's long-separated facilities to solve these challenges, forming a platform for interdisciplinary collaboration. Enveloped in an energy-efficient glass and Turkish marble facade, Milstein Hall is a 47,000 square foot building that features unique usage of masonry, materials, and space. The building, which broke ground in 2009, hosts 2 stories with a sub-basement. Both floors, referred to as the upper and lower plates, have an open-air design to allow for ever-changing spatial and programming requirements. Milstein Hall is a LEED Gold building featuring chilled beams, concentrated skylight design, green roof, smart lighting, and natural day lighting. The massive white steel trusses at Milstein Hall give the building a light floating feeling as it cantilevers over University Avenue. However, installing the steel was no easy task at the small site, which was positioned between 3 existing buildings, adjacent to another major construction site and across from a deep gorge. The scheduling and logistics of the delivery and installation of that much material with no laydown area and surrounded by busy occupied buildings was a significant factor of construction. Welliver conducted numerous pre-planning meetings with project stakeholders in order to carefully control the transport and installation, which included a visit to the plant in Canada. The steel beams are standard W-beam sections. 5 hybrid steel truss configurations support 2 cantilevers, the longest being 48 feet extending over a busy campus road and walkway. Due to the depth and overall size of each of the 5 trusses, splice points had to be predetermined in order to allow for a complete section of truss to be shipped to the project site from the fabrication facility in Canada. Each truss was delivered individually by truck, escorted to the United States-Canadian border by the Canadian Police, then met by the New York State Police and escorted to campus. From there, the police team merged with Cornell Campus Police to navigate the steep, twisting roadways across the entire campus to where the Milstein project site was located. The project experienced several large-scale changes throughout the course of construction, which increased the contract from $33 million to $42 million, but that did not deter the project team from achieving the original 26-month schedule. Changes ranged from a partial redesign, eliminating a basement lower level that was designed for a parking garage connection, which was cut from the campus plan, to added renovations of adjacent buildings Sibley and Rand Halls. Another major change which added to the scope of the work was the reconstruction of University Avenue on the block of Milstein Hall, which required extensive erosion control and ground stabilization in the adjacent gorge across the street and a new 72-space surface parking lot. The ground level is defined by a concrete dome enclosing a 5,000 square foot circular critique space. The dome serves multiple functions. It supports the seating in the auditorium, the staircase to the upper floor, and is the artificial ground for exterior custom seating pods. It also makes for a unique ceiling in the gallery space. A 70-foot molded concrete bridge crosses the dome to the upper level, and its structural truss railing enables it to span the dome column-free. The dome is also cut and covered with glass facing University Avenue to allow passers-by to see into the bottom level. The construction of the dome, bridge, and staircase was a feat that required integration between Welliver and the concrete contractor, sequencing and organization, and thinking outside of the box. The dome is a double-layered concrete system. The exposed underside is a cast-in-place structural slab spanning the main critique space beneath the dome. Milstein Hall was a hallmark project for Cornell University as well as the construction teams involved. While Welliver's relationship with the client was not new, the individuality of the building far exceeded anything the project management team had experienced before on campus. Milstein Hall is a pertinent example of everything the Jeffrey J. Zog Build New York Award represents. Welliver, along with the entire project team, is proud to have played a part in the construction of this facility, in line with the mission and standards set forth by the AGC of New York State.